guys, so it is the 2nd of January and Fit for Florida starts. I know we've done it before, but this time we are focused. Going to do it. So we want to obviously lose quite a substantial amount of weight before our vow renewal. I'd like to lose 100 pounds. Whether or not that will work or will happen, I don't know, but that is my aim. I've just got on the scales today, and before we went on holiday I was 281. And I didn't really get back on it after holiday. It was my own fault. I really should have got back into it, but I didn't. But I just got on the scales today and I'm only 284. So I've only put on 3 pounds from October to now. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. So yeah, it's back on it, full force. Simon hasn't weighed this morning because obviously we completely forgot. We're both up at the crack of dawn this morning. So when he gets home from work today, I'll get him to weigh. He doesn't want to give out his weight. Don't blame him, but there you go. So, but he'll give out what he weighs, what he loses, sorry, each week. So, what are we going to be following? We're going to be following a guy called Richie Howie. Now, I followed his Team RH life plan before we went away, and what I lost the original 20 pounds with. He's an amazing, amazing guy. I'll leave a link down below to his page, his Facebook group, so that you guys can check him out. So basically what he works on is you're supposed to do 15,000 steps a day, and your calorie allowance, and he works out your calorie allowance with regards to what your weight is. And then you have MyFitnessPal. You log your food in there, so you've got your calories. You keep a check of your fat, your protein, carbohydrates, but he mainly says look at your protein and your fibre. Hit those every day. He is just launching a new app to go along with his life plan. That's supposed to be released this week, which I can't wait for. And he's actually tweaked it slightly because obviously not everybody can get 15,000 steps, so he's tweaked it slightly, so I think you can go from 5,000 right up to like 25,000 a day. Wow. And then that adjusts your calories for you. But yeah, I would hear the results speak for themselves with him. He's absolutely amazing. I would go and check him out if you're looking for something. I think it's £4.99 a month. Which is nothing when you think about Weight Watchers, Slimming World and all the other rubbish things that are out there. So that's just my opinion. We are going to be weighing with the Team RH plan. You weigh every day and then you take a weekly average rather than 1 week, because obviously everything fluctuates, especially with a woman's body. Your body fluctuates so much. So your weight can change. You might have had too much salt one day and then put 2 pounds on, but the next day you've lost it. So you do weigh in every day and then you have a weekly average. So obviously we'll be giving you our weekly averages every week. We're doing recipes, hope to get some 5Ks in throughout the year. So yeah, that's pretty much what we are up to. I'm about to have some breakfast, which is going to be porridge and some toast. Obviously I'm going to weigh it all and log it all in MyFitnessPal. I have got, how many steps have I got already? 5,190 already. Yes. Which helps being on my feet all morning at work. So I've got another 10,000 to get today, which I will get. So I will see you later, guys. Good morning. So day 2 of Fit for Florida. Yesterday was okay. I was a bit naughty for lunch and didn't have proper lunch because just wasn't hungry. I was quite tired, so I probably still had about 800 calories left, which isn't good. Obviously you don't want that big a deficit. I managed 12,500 steps yesterday, so that's really good. I am currently on 6.5 now. It really does help having the job in the morning because I seem to get loads of steps in. Breakfast is scrambled eggs and beans on toast with a blueberry yogurt. These yogurts are really good. They're called Skyri or Skia. I never know how to pronounce it. Get them from Aldi. They're fat-free, but they're full of protein and really, really tasty compared to all the different protein yogurts that are out there. This is actually really nice. Also remembering to drink plenty of water. I've got the bottle with lemon in the bottom today. So I probably have about 4 or 5 of these a day, which is really good for me because we don't drink tea or coffee here. So pretty much Simon drinks juices and I drink water. That's pretty much it. We're very cheap in this household. So yeah, so that's today's breakfast. I'm going to be doing some cooking this afternoon. I want to make some meatballs to stock up in the freezer, so I'll show you those later. Unfortunately the meatballs didn't get made. I couldn't be bothered, and that is one of my big things. Too lazy, really can't be bothered to do anything. Very naughty, I know, and I need to get off my backside and improve that, but it's only day 2. Simon has reported back to tell me he has had gammon and mash today, bless him. So he's doing well as well. Today's dinner consists of a concoction, so I've got pasta. I had some tomato sauce, sauces that I'd already made up in the freezers, frosted those, and a couple of low-fat sausages. So I've thrown it all together and put it in a dish for dinner. So this is my dinner. Happy Monday! So we are officially, what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on our 6th day. Goodness, yes, I had to count those on my fingers. 6 days into Fit for Florida. Yeah, we've been doing okay. Had a little bit of a slip. Well, I say slip. We chose to eat yesterday. We went out to Harvester for dinner, and then we stopped at our local Max Spencer's garage across the road and got a cream cake each. So we chose to do that. It was our choice. I did get 15,000 steps yesterday, so hopefully the calorie burn will balance it out, but if it doesn't, that was our choice, so we will live with it. Sorry you don't see Simon much, or you haven't seen Simon at all yet. It's just me, but obviously with him being at work all day, he's not going to feature much. We had a pretty hectic weekend. We were sofa shopping yesterday, so yes, we're being adults. We got 2 new sofas, so we're looking forward to those to come. But now it means we need to redecorate the front room, so that should be fun. It is lunchtime, what is it, 12:30, so I am going to make some soup, leek and potato soup. For those of you that saw our Vlogmas, you will have seen my Thermomix in action. For those of you who didn't, this little beauty is my Thermomix. So it does everything and anything. It chops, it peels, it cooks. It's absolutely ridiculous. Steams. So I have made so much so far, but it basically talks you through the whole recipe. So you click on recipes, let's get a bit closer. Recipe favourites, because obviously leek and potato is going to be in here. Leek and potato soup. So it's going to talk me through now how to make this. I am going to add it to my Fitness Pal as a recipe. I've got that ready there to go. I will show you when it's done. And I'll show you the My Fitness Pal details as well. The Thermomix is now sauteing the leeks. So it's on level 1 for 12 minutes. Although putting the ingredients into My Fitness Pal so far, butter, extra virgin, olive oil, ooh, calories are mounting up. So we will see how good this is at the end of it. And there's the soup made. So I weighed the silver pot before I made my soup. I'm now going to weigh the pot now I've made my soup and deduct the 2 numbers. So that gave me 1313. So I've put that into the amount of servings. And then I save that, and then what I do is I weigh exactly how much I'm going to have in grams, and that should then give me what the amount of serving I'm going to have. So let's try that. Yep, so that works. So I've got my big Minnie Mouse mug, so of course I'm going to have quite a bit. So I've got 440 grams. I've added that onto here. So 440 grams is 336. So that's actually not too bad at all, and it gives me the carbs, the fat, and the protein. Yeah, so I'm going to add a couple of slices of bread to that as well, and that is my lunch. Talulah and I are getting out to have a walk. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when I'm not doing my morning job, it's really hard to be motivated to get the steps in, because obviously normally I'm getting like 6,000 before I even get home. So I'm having to make myself get off my bum, get out, get some fresh air. Talulah's got her jacket on, I'll show you her in a minute, and yeah, do some walking. So hopefully trying to get a couple of thousand steps in now, and then we'll see what Simon's got when he gets home. We may have to do some stepping on the spot just to get our last few steps in. He's been doing really well. He's been getting 10,000 in most days, every day I think actually, since we started it. Yeah, so he's doing really well, really proud of him. He will feature at some point, I promise. Sorry if you're going to hear the wind. It is rather breezy across these fields today, but we're all wrapped up warm, get some calories burnt and get going. These are our views for the walks today. There's Talulah in her little coat. Talulah! She's in her coat, keeping her warm. Yeah, so we're just walking down the farmer's track. Get some fresh air. Evening guys, so I've been doing wallpaper stripping. That has been my Fit for Florida today. Well, I say mainly my mum, but you can see obviously our walls at the back, all the wallpaper we put on is now gone. So that was my exercise. We have a special appearance today.
Yes, I'm here. I am actually in this Fit for Florida.
Although someone's Fitbit.
Yes, who was that?
I think his battery died. So he was like, oh, well, I've got to 7,000. I'm like, well, you can do 3,000 with me.
Yeah, no, I got to 10,000. I got to 10,000.
We are currently, you can see on the telly, we are catching up with Party of 2 and Spoonful of Sugar's Canada trip.
Yeah, great vlogs they are.
Yeah,
great
really
vlogs.
good.
Go check them out.
Yeah, we are getting our steps while we're getting those in. I'm currently up to 13,553. If you can see that on my Fitbit.
And I'm around that figure. So
he's around 10,000, I reckon.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm around a bit more than 10,000. So
how are you finding it so far?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm doing really, really well. I've lost, what, since last Wednesday? £6?
Yeah, I think so.
So
Wednesday
really
morning, we'll know what our official weekly weigh-in is, because obviously we're taking the average. So we will let you know then.
We will indeed.
Hey guys, it is the 17th of January. Yes, it is. So we're about halfway through the month. Apologies for the noise in the background. You will be hearing the washing machine very shortly. There you go. Yeah, halfway through the month. Not doing too bad. If we look at MyFitnessPal, so we started back on the January the 2nd at 284. And then if we scroll up to today, 276. So we're what, £8 down? Really, really pleased with that. Simon is about £10 down as well, so he's really pleased. The only thing we really want to do, I think, is up our exercise. Yes, he's getting 10,000, I'm getting 12,500 steps a day, but I think we need to do a little bit more. So I'm going to look on like YouTube and places like that for like a couple of hit videos that we can perhaps follow. It will kill us, but we'll try and follow it. Today we're going to be doing some more cooking using my Thermomix. I have got 2 recipes I'm going to try. So we're going with a blueberry frozen yoghurt and a chicken and, what is it? Chicken and sun-dried tomato pasta. I am going to use all the ingredients it says, so it does say to use full cream and things like that. So I'm going to use all the ingredients and work it out on MyFitnessPal, and then I'm obviously going to try and find low-fat alternatives, but I'll show you along the way. First up is the blueberry frozen yoghurt. These are the ingredients for the blueberry frozen yoghurt. It does say to use Greek yoghurt, 10% fat, but I'm going to try using the phage because that's full of protein, so we'll see what we get. And here's the finished article. So this is going to go in the freezer for a bit. I've just worked it out, on 100 grams, there's 652 grams in this pot. So a sixth of this pot is 100 calories. It tastes amazing. So yeah, this is going to be afters today, to give you an idea of the nutritional details. So it's got 27 carbs, 0.1 fat and 3.3 grams of protein. Next up, creamy chicken and sun-dried tomato. Ingredients at the ready. I am going to make it with the whipping cream, which I know is going to make it hideously rich and probably calorific, but I'm going to try it this time, see what it's like, and then try and work out, as I say, a low fat alternative for it. Finished product. It smells amazing. So I'm going to dish my portion up and I'll let you know what the nutritional value is. This is my portion. I'll admit it's not the healthiest on the ingredients on MyFitnessPal, but I'm going to enjoy this and find a healthier alternative for another time. Hey guys, it is a very nippy morning here in Peterborough. I finished work this morning at 8 and it was -5. Gosh. It is the last day of January, so the last day of January for Fit for Florida. How has this month been? Good, not so good. Certain friends keep bringing Krispy Kremes, and what you're gonna do, you've got to have one, haven't you? I've just been looking at that. So you can see we started the 2nd of January at 284 there, and we weighed in today at 275. So what is that, £9 down? Really pleased with that. So yeah, it hasn't been a bad month. Obviously it probably could have been better, but I've lost, that's the main thing. I believe Simon has lost about £10. Obviously he's away at the moment, so I can't check with him. But when he comes home on Friday, we'll give you a quick update with him. February, there's a couple of social bits in. We're seeing friends for the weekend, the 9th and 10th. Then we're away in Wales for a couple of nights. Obviously looking at my diary, I think that's it for trips away. Obviously we'll try and do the better choices. Sorry for the squeaking, that is Talulah in the background. Yeah, obviously we will try the better choices. I need to do more exercise. I don't think my steps is enough, so I do need to do more exercise. So yeah, onwards and upwards. We'll see you in February.